flustered. I saw a traffic controller on my way here who wasn't wearing high-vis, so I hit him out of principle.
That was me!
Yeah. Not going to put up with that shit. Anyway, so my name's Jess, and I'm sick of spending money on trying to look hot. It's a trap. The hotter you are, the further you fall. So I've decided I don't want Botox. I want you to see that I'm 38, shop around the bar for a younger model, then come back to me because the conversation sucks. Yeah? I don't want perfume with pheromones in it to attract a mate. I want a bloke to have a crack on day 4 of a bush doof. Because if you can't handle me on day 4 of a bush doof, well, you don't deserve me after a wash, wax and detail. Thank you very much. I don't want crutchless underwear. I want to put the hole there myself with years of hard work. For an hour at the bush doof, the DJ's good enough. Honestly, we spend so much money on trying to look good, bloody $200 to get fake eyelashes on. Do you remember when we used to blink at you because we were flirting with you? Right? Not anymore. Now I'm blinking at you because something's poking us in the fucking eye. Sending mixed messages. And the eyelash technicians. The audacity to call themselves technicians. It's like you got one job, don't glue my eye shut. Yeah. And now because of these technicians, men's perceptions all messed up, they think that eyelashes are meant to be 3 centimetres long. No, now they look at me the way that I look at bald dudes. It's got to take a couple of drinks. Yeah. No, I like bald dudes. I'm 38 and I'm single, so I have to. Yeah, I'm going to marry the bald dude at my gym. He doesn't know it yet, but we're going to talk about it. I like him, right? Because as soon as he started receding, he shaved it off. None of this George Costanza shit. Yeah? And he's jacked, right? He's massive. Because what he lacks in hair, he makes up in traps and resentment. Yeah. And he's always doing really intimidating exercises that start with a European country, like a Bulgarian lunge, or a Romanian deadlift, or a Latvian anus pull-apart. Those are my favourite. Those are great from when you've blown your ring out from shelving too many drugs. Am I right, Belgrave? Yeah. Yeah, I lived here till I was 13 and then I was in Monbulk till I was 33. I fucking know what you guys are like. I'm home, baby! Yes, thank you, wonderful crowd. Yeah, and I'm off the diets because no one's told me I look like Reese Witherspoon in years. Over. Even Facebook knows I don't look like her anymore. And I know this because in 2016 they advertised regular leggings to me. Then in 2021 they advertised anti-chafing leggings to me. Yeah. Joke's on you, Facebook, I've been chafing this whole time. Yeah. Honestly, I've started and quit a diet on a Monday. You know what happens when you quit a diet on a Monday? Heroin on Friday. So what happens. Anyone else do that? Oh yeah? Yeah? You ever buy it for Tim Tam and you're like, fuck it. Day's ruined. May as well have a zinger box and shag my ex, you know? Let's ruin this day properly! Seriously, I spend all day, every day, trying not to eat bread, right? And there's a dude out there, an inspiration, with no arms, no legs, and he can surf. What a piece of shit. And he wrote a book. How? He's got no arms. Look him up, he can play golf, right? He puts the stick in between his head and his shoulder and he putts using his neck and his stupid fucking can-do attitude. I've literally been outdone by a CPR practice doll. Thank you. Love that joke. What's he going to do, fight me? Anyway, there you go. Yeah, so I'll try and do some relatable material. Hands up if you used to shoplift. Hey, did you have a nickname for it? No? Just everyday living? Alright. Anyone got any cool nicknames for it? No? Alright, well then I'll fucking tell the joke then. No worries. 5-finger discount, yeah. Lot of syllables. If you hammered, it might be difficult to pronounce. No, we used to gank, we used to rack. That's what we used to call it. Don't you love Aussie slang? It's always to dilute the crime that you're committing. Sort of when you got that problem gambler mate, he goes, oh, I'm going to the pokies for a little bit of a flutter. It's like, dude, You've lost your wife and kids. You're not allowed to call it a flutter, alright? You know, there's different words for shoplifting in different suburbs. You know, in Brunswick, it's not shoplifting, it's ethical provisions transfer. Yeah. And anywhere over the West Gate, I guess it's just called going to the shops. But, yeah, so I went to Upway, so obviously I used to be a massive skank, and we used to shoplift, we used to gank. There was three of us, me and my two best friends, but I was a third wheel because they both had anorexia and I only had bulimia. So, yeah, I wasn't quite committed enough to be a fully fledged member of the gang. So it was my job to carry the loot, because I had the strength, obviously. Yeah. And also to distract the sales assistant, which was easy because my friends only stole from Supray, who exclusively only hired girls with brain damage. Yeah. You've seen them in the street. They can't read the directions on a bottle of fake tan. You know, when you see someone's fake tan so bad, you're like, fucking hell. One shade darker, that would have been blackface. Jesus. Here's some bleach. Sort yourself out. My God. Yeah, but I don't hang out with those girls anymore. One of them became an eyelash technician. She actually did. That's why I love that. And you know how I feel about that. And the other one, she's just boring. You know, I saw her a few months ago. She was like, hey, how are you? I said, I'm good, how are you? She said, don't worry about me. I'm just a mum. That's so boring. You're a comedian. That's so courageous. I'm like, no, it's not. You know what's courageous? Having a baby and not shaking it. That's courageous. Seriously, I'm such a bitch when I'm tired. If I can't be nice to the lady of the newsagents, how am I going to be nice to a burglar alarm covered in skin, you know? Yeah, I actually did that joke to a room full of 20-year-olds, crickets. I did it to a different room full of boomers and standing ovations. So, anyway, my name's Jess Pearman. Have a ripper night. Thanks for having me.